The South African Reserve Bank is honouring one of its own, the late former Governor Tito Mboweni today. Mboweni was at the helm of the central bank from 1999 to 2009. He passed away last month at a Johannesburg hospital. Various speakers, including comrades and former colleagues, are honouring the man who was referred to as Governor Number 8. SABC News reporter Nosipho Radebe is at the memorial service for us. A very good afternoon to you, Nosipho. What can you tell us?
A very good afternoon to you, Nompu, and to our viewers at home. That's right, the memorial service is getting underway shortly here in Pretoria, remembering the life of the late South African Reserve Bank Governor Tito Mboweni, as you mentioned, holding that position from 1999 to 2009, that 10 years. And he was very instrumental during that period. But to help us pay tribute and to the life of the late Tito Mboweni, I'm joined by current Governor and I'm going to turn to him now. Governor, a very good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon.
So you will be paying tribute to the late Tito Mboweni. Talk to us about the times or his life.
Well, I think today it's about honoring and celebrating the life of Tito Mboweni. And the lineup of speakers such that it will be talking more about Mboweni, the policymaker. Tito helped shape the economic policy of a post-apartheid South Africa. And as the governor of the South African Reserve Bank, he pioneered the introduction of inflation targeting, which gave effect to the price stability mandate of the Reserve Bank in terms of the constitution. And when he returned as a minister of finance, had to deal with a very difficult situation with the outbreak of COVID, and had to take tough decisions and navigate the South African economy through that shock. And I think that more importantly for Tito is that for him policy was about people. It was about the impact it has on people, and he would always insist that there must be evidence about the impact of policy. Importantly is that he also understood that policy is about trade-offs and it's about making choices. And if you are to make choices, those choices better be informed, and you need evidence for that. And that is the man that we will be celebrating here today.
And can you share any sort of memories, lasting memories that you had with Tito?
Well, the last one was really a dinner that we had, and it was after the elections, and everybody was talking about how they think the coalitions will pan out, and everybody was talking about all of those. But he kept on coming back to one question: what would this mean for the South African economy? What does it mean for the future trajectory of the economy? And what does it mean for the people of South Africa? So his passion for the service of the people of the country was right at the bottom of his heart.
And that's true. South Africa is in a better place thanks to his policies. Talk to us about that.
Well, you said his policies. Tito had always understood that when you formulate policy, you are part of a broader group of policymakers, but that you cannot debate things forever. He was a fierce debater, but at some point a decision must be made. But his impact on policy went beyond what people had got to know him as Governor Number 8. Think of the journey he walked in 1994 when he was the Minister of Labour, and the kind of legislation that he had to put in place to give effect to the ideals that are in the Constitution. And think of the impact he made in the Reserve Bank, not just from policy, but also the transformation of the institution. You know, when he started at the Reserve Bank, 88% of the management in the SARB was male, Afrikaner, and he set targets to transform the institution. Today, the institution is a very representative institution, reflective of the demographics of the country.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, Governor, for your time.
Thank you.
All right. That was the South African Reserve Bank Governor Lesetja Kganyago. He's just walking into the hall now where he'll be paying tribute to the late Tito Mboweni. As he mentioned there, Governor number 8. Guests are trickling in here, family, friends, as well as government ministers, deputy ministers. So they'll all be here in this hall here at UP in Pretoria at the Remembrance Hall, paying tribute, a final tribute, as it's been almost a month since the passing of Tito Mboweni there. So we'll head inside Nompu just to follow proceedings as they get underway shortly here. But back to you in studio.
Thanks very much for that, my colleague there, Nosipho Radebe.